I'm gonna try to do this all in one take. Today's video is gonna be a bit different. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Deshauna, last name Brown like the color, and I'm undiagnosed with a few things that I hope to never know, because once you know, you know. Today, I want to start with the question: who are you when no one is watching? I saw this on my coworker's lock screen today as he was showing me what time it was, and it left me thinking. It left me thinking for most of the day. Honestly, I didn't even want to talk to anybody. I was just full of thoughts. Not only from that statement, from other things as well, but we'll get into that another day. Who am I when no one is watching? Gotta get back on track. Because I was doing good. Do I fake a smile to comfort my one croc that's on my bedroom floor, or my stuffed animals on my bed? Do I try to control every little thing, like my dying flowers on my dashboard that I've also had there since Valentine's Day last year? I mean, I think they're dead. Am I the same Deshauna that everyone knows and loves? Am I? No. Well, because none of us are exactly the same. When I'm alone, I only have to think about myself. Ooh, I'm hungry. Maybe I should make some tuna fish and noodles, like together, not separately, not two different meals, but together. Sounds disgusting, right? Maybe not, I don't know. But who cares? Because I'm only cooking for myself, right? So now that we have that all clear, now let me show you a side of me that not many people get to see. I wrote this at 8 in the morning yesterday after twisting and turning, trying to go back to sleep, and wishing my homework wasn't due that day. So, this is what I wrote in response to a question that doesn't actually matter. All that matters is that it got me here. Wait, did I even say? Oh my gosh, okay. This is what happens in the house stays in the house. A thing that abusers like to say to silence people and make their abuse seem normal. With this segment, we don't allow abusers, both mentally, emotionally, and physically, or even past experiences, to keep us down. And I talk about all the real, ugly, and the things I may not want to talk about, but hopefully this helps someone. This is a safe place I reside when it gets too hectic outside. I digress. I said, childcare comes to me so naturally. Maybe it was the lack of nurturing I experienced in my childhood, or it was the forced babysitting I eventually became fond of. Nonetheless, my caregiving philosophy was created somewhere in the middle of that. I believe children are sponges and they soak up everything around them, both positively and negatively. And I made it my duty to let their imagination and creativity flow freely. I live by this quote: we don't remember days, we remember moments. Caesar Perverse? Anyway, I ponder on this quote anytime life gets too loud, because this simple phrase has so many different layers. My brother may not remember what started his love for music, dancing, and singing throughout the house, but it lies within every teaching moment that I didn't see as teaching. Sometimes I forget my own impact on others. I forget all the days when 12-year-old me babysat my cousin and he still baby talks around me sometime. Teaching happens at every single moment, and although we may not remember it, subconsciously it's all there. The neglect, the fear, the pain, The child in the back of the classroom that never raises her hands, although she knows the answer, is because her kindergarten teacher never picked her to answer a question. My caregiving philosophy is to connect, try to understand, learn from the child, and teach without actually teaching. Now, I'm going to skip past the parts that aren't too important to this video. Okay, I digress. Again, working at any job comes with duties that usually require more hands on deck than the ones that are clocked in that day. Amen. Today. Therefore, not all children will get the same amount of attention as others. I recently read on this article titled, "Pay Attention to Your Quiet, quote-unquote, strong kids too," that states, "The quiet one, the one that didn't show any emotions, because my brother and sister were high maintenance. There was no space for anyone to manage my emotions, so I suppressed them." Excuse me. As I deep dive more on this subject, I found countless stories from Reddit to TikTok and more articles. I couldn't help but to notice a pattern of lack of attention and suppressed emotions. How can two extremely different things simultaneously occur? Caregivers and parents restrict children from what's natural, but push them to do things they're not ready to do. Adults restrict children from crying by saying things like, "Boys don't cry," or "I give you something to cry about," while simultaneously pushing them to deal with all these unknown feelings alone. Obviously, caregiving and parenthood are two different forms of child care, but in either form, that part doesn't even matter. That was more connected to my assignment. But yeah, that was real, raw, and authentic. As I answered a very simple question to others, it could have been done by the book. I really put my own emotions and personal experiences into this question. And as I reread it after I wrote it, I was like, wow, I ate. Snaps for me. So hopefully I just don't have to re-record this, because it's 8 o'clock and my video needs to be uploaded today. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. And next week, I'm going to be more prepared. I'm not going to be doing my video at 8 o'clock the same day it needs to be uploaded. So y'all hold me accountable down below. And if my video isn't posted before 5, that means that I did the same thing again. All right, I love you guys. See you guys in the next video. And remember to have a safe place where you can go sit and breathe. It can be your car. It can be your room if you have your own room. It can be just maybe a little nook. It could be when you're at work and yourself, maybe 5 or 10 minutes in the bathroom. Whatever you need to come back to whoever you are when no one else is watching. Because that's what's most important. Our personal mental health matters, because we can't pour into other people's cup if our cup is empty. And sometimes we just keep pouring. Even when it's empty, it's like, how am I pouring? There's really nothing to give, but it's because God gave us so much abundance. So it keeps coming, and we keep pouring, and we get one drop of water, and then we give it to someone else. We gotta focus on us, because if we ain't good, we can't make sure that everybody else that we care about around us is good. So do something for yourself today. Take a bath, buy yourself that perfume you've been eyeing, or just simply read a book. Or maybe this video is some self-care for you, who knows. But yeah, I love you guys. Have a great day on purpose. Mwah. Until next time.